$70 fuel spend. Terms apply.
Good morning.
Welcome to the morning show.
Yeah.
The Big Show with Glenn and Angel on Kiss 92.
Good morning.
Sometimes getting out of bed in the morning is a lot to deal with all at once.
Good morning, Singapore, and welcome to the biggest and best breakfast show in Singapore. We are The Big Show. We're looking a little different on The Big Show TV. We are live on Facebook and YouTube right now, coming to you live from the beautiful Mandai Rainforest Resort by Banyan Tree, baby.
Now, the resort has been barely open for 2 months, and already we see a whole bunch of people here at the Planters Shed restaurant for breakfast. So welcome, and thanks so much for coming in. This is a 338-room eco resort that has something for everyone, from standard rooms to family bunk beds.
That's right. And this morning, we are so honored to have with us the General Manager of Mandai Rainforest Resort by Banyan Tree, Mr. Glen Cook. Good morning, Glen.
Good morning.
Good morning, Glenn. I guess the first question that we have for you is, what makes Mandai Rainforest Resort so special?
That's a really easy question because our location is in the middle of nature. So we're just surrounded by greenery, beautiful trees, lots of wild animals, as well as being right next door to the Mandai Parks.
Don't speak about Glenn like that.
So rude, Angel.
Always.
I've been away on holiday for the past 6 days or so.
I missed sort of poking
the
fun
jibes.
at him. Yes.
Now, there are so many people here today. I guess it's also because it's the school holidays. You know, kids with big smiles on their faces and all that. What do you think they're up to today? What are they going to be up to today?
I'm sure that most of these people will be trying to finish their breakfast really quickly and then be heading off to Singapore Zoo or River Wonders. Potentially they'll be heading down to Bird Paradise, and then there's the new Rainforest Wild by Asia.
I love how everything has come together from across the island. Like they took the bird park from Jurong and relocated it here. And as I was coming in last night, I mean, I haven't been to this area for a while, and the upgrading work that has gone on here is incredible. Tell us a little bit more about the rooms that you have here that people can expect.
Well, we've got 338 rooms, like you mentioned before. The most popular one that we have is the family room. The family rooms have bunk beds for the kids and then king bed for the parents. The one that people have probably seen the most of is our tree houses. So the tree houses, there's 24 tree houses. They're all king bedrooms, and they have this beautiful balcony, and they're set right in the middle of nature.
Ooh, I want to have a look at that later.
I'm so happy with my room already.
So am I, yeah.
I'm going to be extremely happy the next time I come here and stay at the
tree
Grand
house?
Tree House. It's going to be amazing. And for those of you who are here right now and watching us, and you're staying in one of the tree houses, lucky you.
Okay, the resort, should we talk about the sustainability aspect when we go on to the Big Show TV? If you need to join us or if you want to join us, you can head to YouTube and Facebook at Kiss 92 FM.
Up next, Miley Cyrus. This is End of the World on Kiss 92. Amazing. And for those of you... All right, we're back.
Okay, so Glenn that's here with me, tell us a little bit about the sustainability aspect of the Mandai Rainforest Resort.
Well, sustainability is really important for Banyan Tree as a group. It's also important for Mandai wildlife, but for the travellers too. They're really conscious about how they spend their money and their carbon footprint. So if they're travelling from a long place, they want to come and stay in a business that is also looking after the environment that they operate in. So we've done our very best for everything that we think about, everything that we buy is all about sustainability and how it's going to affect our surroundings and the communities.
I mean, I like the little touches in the room, the reusable bottles that you can take out with you to the parks. The fact that you can't put the aircon too low, that helps with the environment as well. And, of course, the fan, which is my favorite.
Then we've got things like the pencil that's got the seeds in the end that you can go take it home as a gift, and then you can plant it when you get home. The air conditioning is designed in a way that there's sensors inside the room so that when you leave the room, that it will turn off, or if you're sleeping, there's a heat sensor, so it'll keep the AC on while you're in the room, but when you leave, we can save the energy.
Oh, that's cool.
You know what the amazing thing is? I checked in yesterday at 3 p.m. And for the most part, I was in my room. and I was feeling cold.
Oh, were you?
So the fan was on,
Yeah.
the air conditioner was on. I saw it was at 24 degrees.
Which is the minimum it goes to.
And I was very, very cool in the room. But you know what? At night, the temperature kind of went up a little.
Yeah.
And I was nice and comfortable last night. I switched the fan off.
I love that. I love that.
So it's amazing.
I'm a
I was
fan of
expecting to
fans.
feel warm, but it was perfect.
You know, the most that a lot of people have seen, I mean, if they haven't already stayed here at the resort, is what they've seen online. And we've seen a lot of aerial shots of the design of the hotel. Can you tell us a little bit more about the design concept?
Yeah, Wow Architect, they won the award for designing the hotel, and one of the main reasons that they won this award is because they retained most of the trees. So you'll notice that the building is not a straight line, it's not a block building, it's been designed around the big trees. So there's over 600 trees that have been saved for the building of this hotel, and it really enhances us being a rainforest resort because it's all around us, surrounding us.
Oh, I need to go look at all these trees.
Now, Glenn, you've been working with Banyan Tree for a number of years now. I mean, we were talking earlier on, you've been, in Vietnam and more recently Dubai. Now, how different is Mandai Rainforest Resort by Banyan Tree compared to some of the other banyan trees around the world?
It's really different. Every banyan tree's quite different to the next one. They've all got their sense of place. So this is a Singaporean hotel. So we try and bring all the Singaporean influences into where we are. Although we started off as a Thai resort company, so we still have the Banyan Tree Spa, which is very Thai influence. But then everything else we do, we try and have a sense of place. So you'll see on the buffet, there's lots of Singaporean flavors.
Right.
For anyone who is thinking of staying here, can you tell us what they can expect in terms of dining offerings, the amenities within the hotel?
Well, we're in Planter's Shed right now, so this is our breakfast buffet. It's also got a dinner buffet and a lunch menu. Then we have Forage, which is our specialty restaurant, which is open for dinner, which is a Trust the Chef menu, where you come in at 6 o'clock and you have about 9-10 courses. We have Banyan Tree Spa, which I just mentioned. For the kids, we've got our Rangers Club, which is open all day from 6:30 in the morning right through until 8. And then you get to go to the Mandai Parks, which is, if you walk from here to the boardwalk, we have our own little access way. It takes about 2 or 3 minutes.
Oh,
to the
really?
Boardwalk.
Wow.
And about 5 minutes to Singapore Zoo, and right next door to that's River Wonders, so you've got really easy access.
Right.
I love
We just
that.
flashed some wonderful photos of Mandai Rainforest Resort by Banyan Tree just a moment ago. Now, let's talk a little bit about the rooms as well. You've got rooms with bunk beds. How perfect is that for the kids?
These have been so popular, during the school holidays as well. So there's 72 in total, and the bunk bed isn't your traditional bunk bed. It's almost the size of a queen bed. And then underneath, you've got this area where the kids can play. It's been really, really popular.
Look at that. For those of you who are watching right now on your big screen TVs at home, doesn't that look spectacular?
So it's like a super single up on top, or
No, it's
even
bigger
bigger?
than a super
okay,
single.
all right. So those are for adults as well then.
Why not?
I've slept up there
Okay.
myself.
What's your favorite part of the resort, Glenn?
It has to be the rooftop. So the swimming pool's on the rooftop, so we've got a big infinity pool. But if you go up there around 7 o'clock in the morning, before or after breakfast, go down to the end, you'll see this magnificent sunrise. It's probably, in my mind, maybe I'm biased, it's the best sunrise in Singapore.
It looks spectacular. Really, really spectacular.
Which is why I said I've got to come back here. But you know what? I'm going to jump in the pool later after the show.
Oh, nice.
So
Okay.
we're checking out afternoon.
Of course, yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
So I didn't get the
time.
chance to jump in the pool yesterday because my plan was to go for a night swim. Now tell us a little bit about why you guys closed the pool at 7 p.m.
Well, we're in the middle of a rainforest. So before we existed here, there was lots of wildlife, lots of animals. So we want to have as little footprint on their life as possible. And the animals that were here before we started building are thriving. Last week, or the last 2 weeks, we've had this little bird family in the lobby. So every day I came to work. First thing I did every time I walked in the door was I went straight to where the bird's nest was, and there was a family building. There's a couple of eggs. Then we watched this little lifespan of these little bulbuls. It was fascinating.
And they've hatched already.
They've hatched and they've flown away.
Oh, cute. Okay.
It was a little bit sad. Then the next day, I was just out the front of this restaurant here, and I saw two little baby boars with their mother. So we're surrounded by animals, and we don't want to affect their lives. So that's why we closed the pool.
Amazing, right?
It's beautiful. So speaking of animals, what can we expect to see in and around the resort? I mean, I'm sure we are the visitors. So what kind of animals call this home?
There's over 38 different species of birds, and there's about 6 of them that are endangered. And they're all around the resort, especially if you go up onto the roof. We've got Discovery Forest, and they're living and thriving up on the roof.
What's a Discovery Forest?
Discovery Forest, so that's our rooftop. So we've got the swimming pool that occupies part of it. We've got all the solar panels that occupies the west side, and then on the east side we have the Discovery Forest.
Nice.
Okay, we're going back on the radio one last time.
I so love you with me.
Say yeah, yeah, yeah. Worldwide, Willie Williams, Jake Bouncing, man.
Kiss 92 traffic.
If you're on the KJE heading towards the BKE, look out at the BKE Woodlands exit for a broken down vehicle. Also, same situation on the AYE towards the MCE. A vehicle's having a little trouble after Clementi Road's entrance. Avoid the rightmost lane. And finally, on Banyan Road, heading into the city, an accident has been reported after Adam Road. If you spot anything else, please WhatsApp us 885550
Welcome back to The Big Show and The Big Show TV. We are live right now on Facebook as well as YouTube, and coming to you live from the brand new Mandai Rainforest Resort by Banyan Tree. A big thank you to Mr. Glen Cook, the General Manager, for extending an invitation to us, to spend the night here and then do the morning show.
Yeah, I mean, so perfect.
We love our rooms, Glenn.
How was your stay in general?
I slept like a baby last night.
Fantastic.
And I spent the whole of the afternoon, checking out
Hanging
the
out.
place a little bit more.
Yeah, I came in late, so I only saw the night view. So I'm really looking forward to opening up my blinds and looking at the reservoir from my room. But what is your favorite part of the resort, Glenn? I know you told us earlier on the Big Show TV, but to anyone who's listening to us on the radio right now, they want to know what the General Manager of the Mandai Rainforest Resort likes to do here.
What do I like to do here?
And what's your favorite area?
The resort is over 200 metres long, so I love walking around the grounds because you do see something different every time you walk around. There's different animals around and appreciating the trees. And we're in the middle of the reservoir, so it's a peninsula, right? We're surrounded by water. It's something that other hotels don't have in Singapore. We've basically got lake views.
Right.
Yeah, so I love that part. And if you go on the roof, you can see you can look in certain directions and you don't see anything man-made. So it's all just beautiful nature.
Someone was asking me yesterday, are there monkeys here? Because they haven't seen any monkeys.
Yet.
There are monkeys here. There's probably dozens of monkeys around the resort. Yeah, but they keep to their side of the fence. We keep to ours.
What's your
Which
favorite?
is a good thing.
It is a good thing, yeah. What's your favorite part of the day here at the resort?
Well, the morning time. The sunrise is really fantastic. Actually, the sunset as well. If you go down to the west end, you also see a beautiful sunset. Sometimes you see this like blood red sky.
That is very unusual. Not a lot of resorts can boast both sunrise as well as sunset. So it's just about going to each end of the resort.
Exactly.
Am I right?
Yeah, we've got
amazing.
uninterrupted views.
I took a sunset shower yesterday.
We don't want to know.
We've got the best showers.
They do. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you haven't taken a shower yet.
Oh, are you joking?
Oh,
I've
sorry.
had 2 showers since I've come. I
She only
beg your
checked in at
pardon.
1 a.m. this morning.
I did.
She flew in from her holiday.
So I had my shower at night and I had my shower in the morning. I just need to open those blinds and see what I'm actually looking out to.
But you didn't take a sunset shower.
I did not take a sunset
Oh,
shower.
that
I
was
need another night here
beautiful.
at the hotel.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
So the beautiful rooms here either face Salita Reservoir or the rainforests.
Oh, beautiful. So you're not going to get a bad view ever at any one of the 338 rooms here at the Mandai Wildlife Reserve.
A big thank you. Thank you, Glenn, for joining us this morning. It's been wonderful speaking to you.
Thank you for having me and thank you for coming here.
All right, the time is 8:21.
Kiss 92 Time Check
All
by
the great
Protian,
songs in
our
one
seasonal
place.
Dodo clams, imported live directly from Fujian and served fresh.